Julia Fiona Roberts, born October 28, 1967, is an American actress. Known for her leading roles in films encompassing a variety of genres, she has received multiple accolades, including an Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, and 3 Golden Globe Awards. The films in which she has starred have collectively grossed over $3.9 billion globally, making her one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. After an early breakthrough with appearances in Mystic Pizza 1988 and Steel Magnolias 1989, Roberts established herself as a leading actress when she headlined the top-grossing romantic comedy Pretty Woman 1990. She starred in numerous commercially successful films throughout the 1990s, including the romantic comedies My Best Friend's Wedding 1997, Notting Hill 1999, and Runaway Bride 1999. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress for playing the title role in the biographical drama Erin Brockovich 2000. Roberts achieved further film success in the following decades with Ocean's 11 2001, Ocean's 12 2004, Charlie Wilson's War 2007, Valentine's Day 2010, Eat, Pray, Love 2010, August Osage County 2013, Wonder 2017, Ticket to Paradise 2022, and Leave the World Behind 2023. Roberts also received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for the HBO television film The Normal Heart 2014, had her first regular television role in the first season of the Amazon Prime Video psychological thriller series Homecoming 2018, and portrayed Martha Mitchell in the Starz political limited series Gaslit 2022. In addition to acting, Roberts runs the production company Red Elm Films, through which she has served as an executive producer for various projects she has starred in, as well as for the first 4 films of the American Girl franchise 2004 to 2008. She has acted as the global ambassador for Lancome since 2009. She was the world's highest paid actress throughout the majority of the 1990s and the first half of the 2000s. She received a then unprecedented fees of $20 million and $25 million for her roles in Erin Brockovich 2000 and Mona Lisa Smile 2003, respectively. As of 2020, Roberts' net worth was estimated to be $250 million. People magazine has named her the most beautiful woman in the world a record 5 times. Early life and family. Julia Fiona Roberts was born on October 28, 1967, in Smyrna, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta, 8 to Betty Lou Brademus and Walter Grady Roberts. She is of English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh, German and Swedish descent. Her father was a Baptist. Her mother Catholic. 12 Roberts was raised Catholic. Her older brother Eric Roberts B. 1956, from whom she was estranged for several years until 2004, older sister Lisa Roberts Gillen B. 1965, and niece Emma Roberts, are also actors. She also had a younger half-sister named Nancy Motes. Roberts' parents, one-time actors and playwrights, met while performing in theatrical productions for the United States Armed Forces. They later co-founded the Atlanta Actors and Writers Workshop 16 in Atlanta, off Juniper Street in Midtown. They ran a children's acting school in Decatur, Georgia, while they were expecting Julia. The children of Coretta and Martin Luther King Jr. attended the school. Walter Roberts served as acting coach for their daughter, Yolanda. In gratitude for his service running the only racially integrated theater troupe in the region, and due to the Roberts' financial difficulties, Coretta King paid the Roberts' hospital bill when Julia was born. Roberts' parents married in 1955. Her mother filed for divorce in 1971. The divorce was finalized in early 1972. From 1972, Roberts lived in Smyrna, Georgia, where she attended Fitzhugh Lee Elementary School, Griffin Middle School, and Campbell High School. In 1972, her mother married Michael Motes, who was abusive and often unemployed. Roberts despised him. The couple had a daughter, Nancy, who died at 37 on February 9, 2014, of an apparent drug overdose. The marriage ended in 1983, with Betty Louisiana divorcing Motes on cruelty grounds. She had stated that marrying him was the biggest mistake of her life. Roberts' own father died of cancer when she was 10. Roberts wanted to be a veterinarian as a child. She played the clarinet in her school band. After graduating from Smyrna's Campbell High School, she headed to New York City to pursue a career in acting. Once there, she signed with the Click modeling agency and enrolled in acting classes. career in 1980s following her first television appearance as a juvenile rape victim in the first season of the series Crime Story with Dennis Farina in the episode The Survivor, broadcast on February 13, 1987. Roberts made her big screen debut with an appearance in the dramedy Satisfaction 1988, alongside Liam Neeson and Justine Bateman, as a band member looking for a summer gig. She had filmed a small role in 1987 opposite her brother Eric, in Blood Red, though she only had 2 words of dialogue, and it was not released until 1989 and 1988. Roberts had a role in the 4th season finale of Miami Vice, and her first critical success with moviegoers came with the independent romantic comedy Mystic Pizza, in which she played a Portuguese-American teenage girl working as a waitress at a pizza parlor. Roger Ebert found Roberts to be a major beauty with a fierce energy and observed that the film may someday become known for the movie stars it showcased back before they became stars. All of the young actors in this movie have genuine gifts. In Steel Magnolias 1989, a film adaptation of Robert Harling's 1987 play of the same name, Roberts starred as a young bride with diabetes, alongside Sally Field, Dolly Parton, Shirley MacLaine, and Daryl Hannah. The filmmakers were looking at both Laura Dern and Winona Ryder when the casting director insisted they see Roberts, who was then filming Mystic Pizza. Harling stated she walked into the room, and that smile lit everything up, and I said, "That's my sister." So she joined the party, and she was magnificent. Director Herbert Ross was notoriously tough on newcomer Roberts, with Sally Field admitting that he went after Julia with a vengeance. This was pretty much her first big film. 33. Nevertheless, the film was a critical and commercial darling when it was released. 34 and Roberts received both her first Academy Award nomination as Best Supporting Actress and first Golden Globe Award win Best Supporting Actress Motion Picture for her performance. 1990s catapulting on her 1989 Academy Award nomination, Roberts gained further notice from worldwide audiences when she starred with Richard Gere in the Cinderella Pygmalion-esque story, Pretty Woman, in 1990, playing an assertive freelance hooker with a heart of gold. Roberts won the role after Michelle Pfeiffer, Molly Ringwald, Meg Ryan, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Karen Allen, and Daryl Hannah, her co-star in Steel Magnolias, turned it down. The role also earned her a second Oscar nomination, this time as Best Actress, and second Golden Globe Award win, as Best Actress Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. She was paid $300,000 for the part. Pretty Woman saw the highest number of ticket sales in the US ever for a romantic comedy, and made $463.4 million worldwide. The red dress Roberts wore in the film has been considered one of the most famous gowns in cinema. Her next film release following Pretty Woman was Joel Schumacher's supernatural thriller Flatliners, also 1990, in which Roberts starred as one of 5 students conducting clandestine experiments that produced near-death experiences. The production was met with a polarized critical reception, but made a profit at the box office, and has since been considered a cult film. In 1991, Roberts played a battered wife attempting to begin a new life in Iowa in the thriller Sleeping with the Enemy, a winged, 6-inch-tall, tomboyish Tinkerbell in Steven Spielberg's fantasy film Hook, and an outgoing yet cautious nurse in her second collaboration with director Joel Schumacher. The romance drama Dying Young. Although negative reviews greeted her 1991 outings, Sleeping with the Enemy grossed $175 million, Hook $300.9 million, and Dying Young $82.3 million globally. Roberts took a 2-year hiatus from the screen, during which she appeared in no films other than a cameo appearance in Robert Altman's The Player 1992. In early 1993, she was the subject of a People magazine cover story asking, "What happened to Julia Roberts?" Roberts starred with Denzel Washington in the thriller The Pelican Brief 1993, based on John Grisham's 1992 novel of the same name. In it, she played a young law student who uncovers a conspiracy, putting herself and others in danger. The film was a commercial success, grossing $195.2 million worldwide. None of her next film releases I Love Trouble 1994, Pret-a-Porter 1994, and Something to Talk About 1995 were particularly well received by critics nor big box office draws. In 1996, she guest starred in the second season of Friends episode 13, the one after the Super Bowl, and appeared with Liam Neeson in the historical drama Michael Collins, portraying Kitty Kiernan, the fiancée of the assassinated Irish revolutionary leader. Stephen Frear's Mary Reilly, her other 1996 film, was a critical and commercial failure. By the late 1990s, Roberts enjoyed renewed success in the romantic comedy genre. In P.J. Hogan's My Best Friend's Wedding, 1997, she starred opposite Dermot Mulroney, Cameron Diaz and Rupert Everett, as a food critic who realizes she's in love with her best friend and tries to win him back after he decides to marry someone else. Considered to be one of the best romantic comedies of all time, Rotten Tomatoes gave the film an approval rating of 73% based on 59 reviews, with the critical consensus reading, thanks to a charming performance from Julia Roberts and a subversive spin on the genre. My Best Friend's Wedding is a refreshingly entertaining romantic comedy. The film was a global box office hit, earning $299.3 million. In her next film, Richard Donner's political thriller Conspiracy Theory, 1997, Roberts starred with Mel Gibson as a Justice Department attorney. Mick LaSalle of San Francisco Chronicle stated, "When all else fails, there are still the stars to look at Roberts, who actually manages to do some fine acting, and Gibson, whose likability must be a sturdy thing indeed." The film, nevertheless, grossed a respectable $137 million. In 1998, Roberts appeared on the television series Sesame Street opposite the character Elmo, and starred in the drama Stepmom, alongside Susan Sarandon, revolving around the complicated relationship between a terminally ill mother and the future stepmother of her children. While reviews were mixed to positive, the film made $159.7 million worldwide. Roberts paired with Hugh Grant for Notting Hill 1999, portraying a famous actress who falls in love with a struggling bookstore owner. The film displaced 4 weddings and a funeral as the biggest British hit in the history of cinema, with earnings equaling $363 million worldwide. An exemplar of modern romantic comedies in mainstream culture, the film was also received well by critics. CNN reviewer Paul Clinton called Roberts the queen of the romantic comedy whose reign continues, and remarked Notting Hill stands alone as another funny and heartwarming story about love against all odds. In 1999, she also reunited with Richard Gere and Gary Marshall for Runaway Bride, in which she played a woman who has left a string of fiancés at the altar. Despite mixed reviews, Runaway Bride was another financial success, grossing $309.4 million around the globe. Roberts was a guest star in Empire, a season 9 episode of the television series Law Order, with regular cast member Benjamin Bratt, who at the time was her boyfriend. Her performance earned her a nomination for Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series.